Came down here and loved the environment, loved the people, loved the boss that was here. He was an Army guy, so I was able to talk to him, and he was like, you know what? It's not that big of a difference. I get to talk with other military people, so I don't feel lost. I have almost like a support network that I can talk to people and not look like an outcast, because they're always going to say, what were you doing for 18 years? I'm like, serving my country? My name is Arturo del Carmen. I joined the Marine Corps in 2001. I ended up retiring as a Gunnery Sergeant del Carmen. Did 18 years. Wear and tear of my body kind of caught up to me, but I would never change it for the world in any way. So the reason I joined the Marine Corps was back in 2001, 9/11 had just happened. I was a senior in high school. I had a big mentor, English teacher that I had as a freshman that had actually lost a family member. For me, it was more of serving her through joining. My parents were not for it initially, but they've grown to love it. I initially worked on a cannon. After like 2 years, I actually became in charge of my own cannon. I had a crew of 10 people. I was 20 years old. Another 3 years, I was a sergeant. I was in charge of 6 cannons. We were employed to support air, ground, tanks, anything that was moving. We were shooting and moving at the same time with them. I have a total of 2 deployments to Iraq, stationed in Fallujah, supported artillery there for the grunt units that were doing combat patrols. Also did Afghanistan. I did 2 tours there. I was able to work hand in hand with the top leadership there as an advisor. So I was advising artillery, also did mortar transportation and supply. So I got out, and honestly, I took a mini vacation. I started thinking of what to do. I didn't really know who I was. I spoke to my dad. He was a finisher. Have you thought about truck driving? And I got my license. I you know what? Truck driving seems like a good idea. I remember this company when I was 12 years old with my dad. I'm like, Dad, look at those trucks. Cleanest trucks ever. And I'm like, Dad, those are nice. Those are clean. Came down here and loved the environment, loved the people. I stay here because I enjoy it. I enjoy the people. Now, I know I can call these guys at a moment's notice, and I know they'll be there, not just at work, but outside of work. And I know that they'll be there to help me out, talk to me and about personal and professional at the same time. The main thing that I would like to tell people is I served my country for 18 years. The initial place I joined was to go to combat. I learned that was the wrong attitude to have. I grew in the Marine Corps to learn to serve my country by serving others, by helping the people in other countries that terrorists were at. And I was able to give to others, to have a freedom, to be able to open schools, to be able to educate themselves, to take care of their family, to grow in whatever they seem necessary. Not the way we want them to grow, but the way they want to grow, to be able to advance their culture, to advance their economy, to advance everywhere they go. And say, hey, what'd you think of the military experience? I was like, yeah, I loved it. There's no ounce of my body that would change it in any way.